1 year after the events of Scream 6, the world has begun to move on from the carnage in New York. Everyone except Sam Carpenter, who has vanished from public view after becoming the prime suspect in a series of online conspiracy theories claiming she orchestrated the Ghostface killings. In hiding, Sam battles growing paranoia and the lingering specter of her father, Billy Loomis, who appears more frequently in her hallucinations. Tara, trying to start her life again, attends college on the West Coast, but unresolved trauma, whispers about Sam, and a new wave of Ghostface-obsessed forums keep her on edge. When a masked caller sends Tara a chilling message, "Blood always calls home," she realizes someone is preparing the next chapter of terror. Meanwhile, in Woodsboro, a documentary film crew begins shooting a controversial true crime series titled Legacy of Ghostface, digging into the town's bloody history. As they interview survivors, old wounds reopen. Gale Weathers, now working on a book exposing toxic fandom culture, returns reluctantly to help debunk the documentary's fabrications. But the arrival of the film crew sparks renewed Ghostface worship, a dangerous subculture glorifying the killings. Gale receives a phone call from a distorted voice claiming to be Ghostface's last disciple, warning that the documentary will be the spark for a new massacre. When one of the crew members is found murdered in the original Macker house recreated frame for frame like a classic kill, panic spreads through Woodsboro. Tara travels to Woodsboro to help Gale, only to discover that someone has been tracking her every movement since New York. Sam, afraid Tara will be targeted, secretly returns to town as well, creating emotional tension between the sisters. Their relationship fractures as Tara accuses Sam of acting like a shadow Ghostface, controlling, secretive, and violent. Sam denies everything, but a new series of murders seem designed to frame her once again. Public opinion turns brutal. Every video, every rumor, every past kill is twisted against her. Someone is using the legend of Billy Loomis to make Sam appear like the natural heir to Ghostface. Sheriff Judy Hicks's son Wes, believed dead, appears in Sam's hallucinations, warning her that someone is puppeteering her trauma. Sam begins to question her own sanity. In a chilling sequence, Sam wakes with blood on her hands after a blackout episode, a knife beside her bed, and a voicemail of her own voice threatening Tara. Terrified, Sam distances herself from everyone, believing she may be losing control. But Tara, Gale, and the returning Kirby Reed refuse to abandon her. Kirby reveals that someone from inside law enforcement is feeding Ghostface information and falsifying evidence against Sam. Ghostface escalates the terror by staging elaborate recreations of the most iconic killings from the entire franchise: Casey Becker's patio kill, the sound booth attack, the theater murder, the hospital attack. Only this time, the victims are people connected to the documentary crew. Influencers who exploit horror culture, and even minor Woodsboro residents who once mocked the tragedies. Ghostface is rewriting screen history in real time, building toward an ultimate finale that will correct the franchise and expose the true villain. The investigation leads Sam and Tara to an abandoned film studio where the documentary crew had been secretly constructing a massive Ghostface museum inspired by Ritchie's shrine in New York. The walls display the killer's masks, weapons, and diary fragments, but some pieces are newly added, including staged photos of Sam standing over bodies. Someone is manufacturing a narrative that Sam is the next Ghostface in a generational bloodline. The sisters realize the killer is not only obsessed with the past, it's someone trying to rewrite the future of the Ghostface mythology entirely. A shocking twist erupts as the sisters are ambushed by two Ghostfaces. The reveal shows one is Ethan's surviving twin brother who has been plotting revenge and idolizing Richie. But he is not the mastermind. The true puppeteer steps from the shadows. The documentary's director, Lila Crane, a distant relative of Maureen Prescott who blames Sidney, Gale, and the Loomis family for ruining Woodsboro's legacy and destroying her family history. Lila seeks to restore the original narrative, one where Sam becomes the ultimate Ghostface, the final twist in a franchise she believes must end with poetic symmetry. Layla's plan unfolds live as she broadcasts her finale inside the rebuilt Stab film set. Sam must kill Tara on camera to complete the Loomis bloodline, or Tara will be killed by Ethan. A psychological war erupts. Ghostface masks reflect Sam's fractured identity. Billy Loomis appears in her hallucination, whispering that she doesn't need him, that she must choose her own path. For the first time, Sam rejects her father's influence. She refuses to become what Lila wants. In a fierce, emotionally charged brawl, Sam and Tara work together to outsmart Ethan and Leela, turning the cameras on them instead. The climax ends with Lila and Ethan killed in a chaotic burning set that mirrors the ending of the original Stab film. As the fire consumes the rebuilt Ghostface museum, Sam drops Billy's mask, symbolically severing her connection to the legacy. Gail, badly wounded but alive, records the truth. Sam is not a killer, she is a survivor breaking a generational curse. But the internet remains divided. The sisters walk into the sunrise, knowing peace will always be temporary in Woodsboro. In the final moments, Sam and Tara prepare to leave town when a package arrives on Sam's doorstep. Inside is a single, old-school flip phone. It rings. Sam answers. A distorted voice whispers, "You can rewrite the story. But you can't escape the ending." Tara freezes. Sam's eyes harden, not with fear, but with readiness. Cut to black, Ghostface breathing. Scream 8 teased.